Hello everybody and welcome to another guide and tutorial for the golden shot. Difficulty level is medium and we're going to have a look at the whole one of the Yongsan Gardens, which is a very difficult part 3 in my opinion. Before we have a closer look at all the content, make sure to hit the thumbs up button on the video, scan the QR code and turn on the notification. For those of you that are looking to improve your game even more, scan the QR code here on the screen or you use the link patreon.com/golfclashtommy in the description down below to get to all our premium guides. Now, hole number 1, and we have all that water. We're obviously not going to risk the water, but this is a par 3 that is very difficult to get in with the correct speed. So even if it feels right, it can be that we are rolling a little bit too hot or a little bit too short just because our pull angle might not be exactly as we want it to be. We do have mid plus 10 with our long iron. And we're playing that with, sorry, not with the long iron, wood club, obviously, not the long iron. So mid plus 10 with our wood club, and we are going to play a minimal amount of rings, as you can see there on the screen to the right. Onyx chest for the hole-in-one, then you have the other chest as well. It's kingmakers in every chest, so for those looking for that, then this is the perfect golden shot. If you're looking for berserkers, check out the hard version. Press the info box here to get to the frequently asked questions. You can also press the button chat with us and send in a ticket to the Golf Clash support if that's something you need to do. We're going to have a look at the landing position. You can see that we do have a very tough landing position to go with. We are going to do before spin, white ring by the edge of the stone wall with the ball guideline aimed at the hole. Then we are applying spins. But as you can see, we're aiming so far away from the hole that it's obviously going to be very difficult to be exactly the same all the time. Do your best, but it's definitely not something that I love from a consistency perspective when it comes to aiming so far away from the hole. We're going to have a look at the videos. I have 4 videos for you, and we kick off with a little bit of Tailwind. In this video, you might have a video or two that is below 3 miles per hour. Have in mind that you will always have between 3 and 5 miles per hour here. So we try our best with aim, we're then applying spins, and then it's time to make the adjustment. Like I said, mid plus 10 with our golden wood club. And luckily we all have the same level on our wood club, so it's never going to differ in terms of adjustment. You can see here that we are pulling into min club here with our adjust. And when that happens, then we are compensating by doing some underpower. And that's why I wanted to start with this video, because that is the tricky part with this one, I would say. Even if you would be too light or too heavy on the underpower, it's not that it's going to danger you going into the water or something like that. You still have loads of room, because that has been my focus point when creating this guide, that I want to give us a safe way to get within the rings that we do have by the pin, and therefore I'm playing pretty far away from the water, so we're not risking bouncing directly in there. So another video here, 2.5 miles per hour, and we do have the white ring by the stone wall. We're applying some spins, and then it's time for us to make the adjustment. So we make the adjustment, and as you can see here as well, one thing that is quite important, I would say, is that when it comes to rings, like adjust below like 3.8 miles per hour, then it's going to be very difficult to pull over the bullseye. So I would recommend to pull to the bullseye every time. You can see here we're coming in with a good speed, or almost good speed, to get the hole-in-one, but just stopping short. Now we do have the kingmakers to get in the fire chest, and together with the club cards as well. We do have some headwind here now, and I would say due to the risk of going in between clubs in tailwind, it's definitely the better to have a crosswind or a headwind, at least from that perspective. We're trying to do our aim in the best possible way again, having the ball guide to point towards the hole before spin with the white ring by the stone wall, applying some top spin, and then to make the adjustment. Very few rings once again to pull. We make the adjustment, center the ball. Perfect it is. We do bounce on the fairway, And we like this camera angle. When it's a little bit zoomed out like this, we know it's going to be close. Comes in a little bit hot, but luckily we do have the pin and we are dropping the hole-in-one. Topaz chest it is, and that is also something that if you're new to the golden shot, you might think like, okay, if I'm getting the hole-in-one, I should get the onyx chest, even if I've already gotten it once. But it doesn't work like that in a golden shot, unfortunately. If you have got a hole-in-one chest one time, you will not get that again. Then you will get the next chest in line. So let's say that you have cleaned out the red and the yellow and the hole-in-one. Then you will get the light blue chest like I got here just on the previous shot, as the next chest, which is a bit of a bummer because I do think an hole-in-one should definitely be premiered every time that happens, because that's really hard. Some tailwind here with 3.3 miles per hour at just 1.6 rings. We do hit a perfect ball, bounce on the fairway, and then we are coming in with a much better speed here. Still a little bit hot, but with better speed than the last one. Dead center at the pin, and we get ourselves an onyx chest now to have a look at. We do have the 8 kingmakers, but then we also do have the club cards. We do have some falcon card, which is great. Let's summarize with the text guide. Yongsan Gardens here, that was the hard version, so we are switching to this version instead, the medium version. Yongsan Gardens hold 1. Shot structure before spin. White ring by the edge of the stone wall with a ball guideline aimed at the hole. Then we add spin. If you're looking to improve your game, scan the QR code for the best tournament and tour play guides on the market. Direct tailwind. 2.2 topspin, and then we do teeth on the power, and as you can see there, that's what we did in the first replay if you want to scroll back and have a look at it again. Left to right, cross and tailwind, 2.2 topspin, no side spin. Right to left, crosswind and tailwind, 2.2 topspin, no side spin. Left to right, direct crosswind, 2.3 topspin, half a bar off left spin. Right to left, direct crosswind, 2.3 topspin, half a bar right spin. In the left to right and right to left, cross and headwind, 2.5 bar topspin. And in the direct headwind, we have 2.6 topspin instead. We are going to have the BPR table sorted. You will have it sorted with 3 to 5 miles per hour instead of 2 to 4 miles per hour, because that is going to be the correct, just like this. This text guide can be found in the description down below and or on our website golf-tommy.com. Thank you so much everybody for watching this version of the Golden Shot. I wish you the best of luck.